Hello, F100 2017. This is going to be an experiment, and I fully understand that experiments on Football Manager are completely overdone, and they're pretty much a cop-out for making any content, because you don't actually have to do anything except holiday through seasons. But this intrigued me, so, Luis Enrique is leaving Barcelona at the end of the season. Wenger linked to it by people. He's 66 in real life. I made him younger on this because he'd retire if not. And I just can't see him moving at that age to there. I think when he leaves Arsenal, just retire if he ever leaves Arsenal. But in the save, we put him at Barcelona to see if he can, actually, win a trophy for a team. Obviously, he's won trophies for Arsenal, but he's not he has in recent years, but he's not won anything big. There we go. He's won BTEC trophies. There's more Sunderland win, but that's not the point. So yeah, at Barcelona, he's got, small players like Messi, Iniesta, where's Suarez? There he is. Neymar, wherever he is. I'm just gone blind. Actually, he's here. There we go. Got some decent players at his disposal. So it's be interesting to see what he does and see if he transfers and stuff. I want to. Do they have a ban straight away? Why do I feel like they have a ban? Or do they just not have a ban? Or did they get a transfer ban before? They got one before, didn't they? Anyway, first season. Let's get to enter it. So I made a slight mistake of holidaying for too long. I meant to come back in 2018. It's currently 2019, but we'll see how Barca have done for the last 2 seasons. We're probably going to see him this season though, and you can see they came first in this season, so he's won a trophy. Let's just see where they came last season as well. Well, they won the league twice. 3 times. There you go. I messed up so much, I actually held it 3 years, not 2. That's how much I messed up. Don't ask how I've managed that, please. But you can see they won the trophy 3 times. That's all we kind of need to see, actually. 94 points, 93 points, 96 points. They've lost what's that? 9 games in 3 years. That's mental. So Wenger, picking up a few trophies now. I want to say a few, I mean quite a few. So we look at this, we've got competitions. Won the league. Won that one. Won the league. Won that again. Won the league. He's not won the Champions League though. Now, the most interesting, has he been as shrewd with... No, he hasn't. I'm going to say he's been shrewd with money. First season, maybe they did have that transfer ban. Don't know. They sold 3 players, or they sold 1. Then he started spending money. 62 million. He lost 73 million. Lost. Sold 73. Digne, Sergio Roberto, Sergi Samper, Vermaelen. Digne out to... Why did they sell him? Who knows? But they brought in Ziyech, Stefan de Vrij from Lazio, Ruben, Adrian Silva, getting on, but they signed him in his second season, and Joaquim Philippe, regen again. This next season, they sold 24 million. Paco Alcácer. Paco. There you go. To Atletico Madrid of all teams, but then they spent quite a lot of money. Which is strange for Wenger. Cuadrado on a free. That's not like Wenger, he was 31. Rugani for 50 odd million. Decent. Keita Balde for 27. Jesus Christ. And then we skip all them. Romagnoli for similar price to, he's on 44.5 million. It's like Italy's centre-backs. Or centre-backs. He can play left-back, can't he? Obviously, he says he can. Just have a look at the Italy team. Because someone tells me he's playing left-back. No, he's currently playing centre-back. So, yeah. Italy. Damian's playing left wing-back. Verretti's at United. This is strange. But they've got Italy's 2 centre-backs. And I mean, if you can have anyone centre-backs from Italy's, that really well-known defensive team, that's no sarcasm, they're incredible. See, I think I've like rushed, I feel like I've rushed through the 3 seasons. Let's have a look how they actually did in these 3 seasons. Let's just see how all their other tournaments went. So we will just cross out if it's not Champions League first. We don't really need to look at the league because we know they won it pretty convincingly. Lost 2 games in a row though. That's not very good. There's a lot of green in that. The Super, whatever this is. Oh, it's over 2 legs. That's weird, but they won it anyway at Sevilla. I'm gonna leave that up. Champions League. So when they lost that to PSG in semi-finals, but they Bayer Leverkusen, Legia, and Sporting in the group. Then they played Porto. And they actually lost their first leg. Then they played Napoli, and they just got destroyed by PSG, which is interesting. Since though in real life they got destroyed by PSG, and then destroyed PSG even more than they were destroyed themselves. That incredible comeback of Sergio Roberto goal. That's incredible, wasn't it? I don't really see it. So I put this up as well, and I'll just show them because they're going to be really close together. This does kind of cut through middle, but they lost out to Sporting, the Spanish Sporting. Ridiculous. Anyway, we can check the. Ouch. So they won this. No, they lost this to the Spanish Sporting. Champions League they got through group stage. They lost to Sevilla in the La Copa. And the Champions League, they beat Dynamo Kiev on away goals. They beat Arsenal. Then they beat Real Madrid. Then they lost to Chelsea in the final 3-2. They were, oh my god, they were 2-1 up. Then Willian, they got Dybala. Jesus Christ. Oh, this season didn't go as well. They won the Super Cup though against Celta Vigo. Champions League group of, I feel sorry for Basel. Inter, Bayern Munich, Basel, and Barcelona. Now, I'm more intrigued by their fixture list, intriguing me more. Yep, saw that coming. So La Copa, they lost out to Villarreal. Then they played Juventus in the Champions League and they actually won. They managed to turn around a 3-1 loss and win 4-0 at home. Then they got knocked out by Jesus Christ. They should not have lost 3-0 when Real Madrid were down to 9 men. And they were down to 9 men with like 10 minutes left. Come on, 10 minutes enough time to get a goal. If they'd got that goal, they've taken it to extra time. And with 9 men, they'd have lost extra time. Oh my god. Ter Stegen definitely did something wrong to get a 5.5. Jesus Christ. Oh, and we're actually up to date. Hey, I can go to next season. Right, so we're back at 2020 to have a look at Wenger at Barcelona. He's still there, which don't really surprise me. So look at Barcelona. Oh. Oh, no, wait. Oh. Lost 5 games. They lost against Real Madrid, I'm going to say. 3rd. Not really what they wanted. No, not all what they wanted. Wenger shouldn't get sacked anyway. We'll have a look at their transfers for this season. Oh. That's better. They are the ones from last season as well, that were classed in last... before I paused it. But they obviously were carried over. So, like, Cuadrado and Romagnoli. But they didn't make any other transfers that were big. They were all regens. He looks really good, actually. Argentinian next Messi. Oh, Iniesta retired. Director of football. Oh, it's a dreadful one, though. They brought in 29 million, so they've sold someone. Can we... Thank you. Stefan, he didn't stay for long, did he? He stayed 2 seasons. They made a considerable loss on him. So Jordi Alba had left there as well. Left out to PSG. Mascherano going out at free. And retired. No, he's just left. Oh, they didn't want him for that long. Let's look at Barcelona's performances in other competitions then. I only kind of want the ones loaded up that I had loaded up, so... let's load up the... not the league. For fuck's sake. I've clicked too many times. Right, the league. Not the league, sorry. Right, that is just non-existent. That's annoying. It keeps moving. There we go. Right. Let's go to last season. Supercopa. They won. Then they're getting groups of death here. That's the Ajax though. And to Celtic. Yeah. They beat City twice, but couldn't beat them to. Anyway, there's City, Celtic, and Ajax in their group. How did they lose to Ajax and Celtic? But beat City. I'll draw against City, I suppose. But they go for great. La Copa. Oh, they lost to Sevilla on away goals. Right, so they went for the Champions League. Now this is interesting because they haven't played easy teams through this, have they? Bayern, they beat 4-0 at home, then drew 0-0 away. Juventus, they beat 3-2 at home and then beat 3-2 away. United, they beat 2-0, then lost 2-1 away. Dembele, the Dortmund ones actually out at United. Then played Chelsea in the final, and Denis Suarez got the winner. So Wenger now has a Champions League. I mean, it's pretty impressive, isn't it? I'm going to leave it there, actually. Yeah. I've jumped 5 years ahead. I did have, like, every individual season, so from when I fucked up at the beginning, set out, but, well, he's won practically everything he could have won, and 5 years later, he's still at Barca. But yeah, he's won everything he could have won, so I thought I may as well just jump pretty far forwards. So I've gone from 2020 to 2025. You can see that in this season, they didn't win the league. But, well, in 2020 to 2021, it's pretty difficult to say they won league. They lost a single game against Sevilla, who finished 4th. Next season, they won league. They lost 4 games. How many goals did they score this season? Lost 4. They lost to Real twice. Real Betis and Villarreal. Next season, they came 2nd. Atletico Madrid stormed it. Let's get Sevilla, Deportivo, and Celta Vigo. Deportivo. Oh, Celta Vigo finished 4th. That's fair enough. What else did they lose to? Sevilla finished 6th. That's fine. Then they won it. They lost 2 games. It's mad. And then obviously we've seen this season they didn't win it. Right, transfers. Oh, we're gonna get to players that I don't know who they are now, are we? Aren't we? I know who this is. Yeah, Spanish player. So I'm not surprised he's moved back to Spain after a stint at Juventus for a good 5 years at Juventus. Actually, I wouldn't call it a stint. Didn't play much, but this guy, I have no clue who he is. I know most players on this game. Who is this? I have no clue who he is. He's at Leipzig. Apparently. He's going through Red Bull teams, but... I'll rest in ball sport, because, you know, I can't have Red Bull. Bundesliga rules. Decent player. I have no clue who he is, but decent player. So who did they lose this season? Munir to Juve, he's now at Everton. On a free. Sick. And no one of any, you know, no. Any retirees? Nope. This season after, they signed Serge Aurier, who's now at Villarreal, after 3 seasons at Barca. And do I know any of these other players? Nope, he's a big signing. He's a real player as well. I don't know who he is. Oh, this season he got quite a few games. Did someone get injured? But look at that. Signing for 36.5 million and he played like, what, 4 games in 3 years. Ew. Ridiculous. Who did they lose? Who did they sell, sorry? Rafinha he's just gone to Japan. Japan, what am I on about? China, not Japan. Fuck, I know sometimes I don't even know what I'm talking about myself. Well, PK left. I mean, he had to at some point, but before he'd retire. Any retirees? Nope. So he's not. There we go. Player right now, straight away. Irving Lozano. I've had good memories with him. He's still there as well. He's been playing pretty consistent. How's he been playing consistent at wing? 99 caps for Mexico. He's 29. He gets under of cap. Anyone else? Are you a real player? You are a real player. You are not Liverpool, though. Real player? No. Goalkeeper. Not bad. You're definitely not a real... You were a real player? Over 70k? I mean, it's not like you'd not played... It's not like you'd played 15 games in... Oh, I don't know, 7 years. Bit creepy, got 6.66 average rating as well. Anyway, this guy's definitely a regen. Left back, he's bloody quick. 6'1". He's just a bit crap everywhere else. Right, who did they sell? I've already checked this. No one of any value. No one retired. Awesome. Apparently they didn't retire. I'm sure it shows retirees in this, but Eric Bailly is... Now, right. It's a bit wrong, that, innit? I know you went to Leicester in between, but you've played for Real and Barca. Don't know if that's like playing for Valencia, Malaga, then Real. It's worse than that, actually. Eric Bailly. Strange signing. That's strange that he's barely played. Well, Adrian Silva has now retired, which I can't click on him either. I should probably hear that clicking, but oh well. Oh, Kaite Border. Kaite. What I've got, I was saying Kaite. Keita. I think. I've gone out to China and he's getting 275k a week. Jesus Christ. Alfredo Alonso. Oh no, he's a regen. What's his name? It's a Porto centre mid called Souza, I think. This is another guy they signed. I'm sure they signed him really early on. No. Huh. Seeing things. I told you it showed their retirees. It's quite sad to see, actually, Messi retiring. I'm gonna look at... Right, yeah, I'm gonna look at these. 62 million this strike. Oh my god. He's a bit good, him. He is a poacher. He's just hands down a poacher. Like, if you look at his highlighted stats, he's just... All that lets him down is having 15 anticipation. Having 15 anticipation lets him down. That's mad. I just signed him and he got 14. Loves getting 14 goals, doesn't he? He's a bloody good player, him. But this guy they signed for a lot of money as well, left back. He's bloody... What is it with their players? They've been quick. That's mental. Oh, he's world-class fullback, right? He is good then. They only just signed him. Right, so if they made 49 million, did they sell anyone we know? They sold that regen. But Messi, Busquets and Suarez retired in the same season. Scenes. Absolute scenes. Oh, they still got at this point, actually. Yeah, I can check now. Who's their oldest player? Neymar. Well, I haven't seen Neymar go anywhere yet. 33-year-old Neymar. 150 caps for Barcelona. Brazil. He's still got his... He hasn't got his pace he did have, but he's still got a lot of pace, and his technical is still brilliant. His mentals have improved. He'll never be a captain. Jeez, how many appearances has he got for Barcelona then? Oh. Okay, yeah, he's definitely a Barcelona legend. My eyes. It's actually kind of painful to read. Let's find him. 408 league appearances. Mad. I know this is meant to be looking at Wenger, but all you can say is that he might have managed to manage these teams to these trophies. Like, what, he's won the Super whatever 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 times, the Copa del Rey 4 times, the UEFA Super Cup twice, Champions League 3 times, Club World Cup 3 times, the Spanish League 6 times. I think I've still got seasons to load. Might have won. We're gonna see what happens. Just saying, in 10 years, yeah. Right, so we're just gonna do this as a last little check on Wenger in 2026. He's 66. Nice one. I didn't realize I actually set him at the same age that he joined Arsenal, because he's spent 10 years at Arsenal. Let's look at all the trophies he won. So he did win the Premier League. He won the FA Cup, the Community Shield. Didn't quite win Champions League though, did he? Got runners up, but that's not quite winning it. It's not meant to dig Arsenal, but... And they finished second in league. By a point. They had one more... Their draw was a loss. So, like, they drew their game, whereas Barca lost their game. That's painful. Is that Barca player that's like rate 6? No. Well, they were. Yeah, it was the one that I looked at before. He kept getting 14 goals. He got 20 goals, and United went, no, we'll have him. Still cheaper than Pogba. Let's have a quick little gander at the transfers then, because they've clearly made a shit ton of money. They've spent a shit ton of money as well. They made a lot. Geez, it looks to the sort of. Oh, yeah, because this is where they sold Phoenix. Oh, Lorenzo's wait. There we go. Oh my god, he made 111 caps at the age of 30. Jesus Christ. Bailly left. There's not many real life players. Isco's left on a free, and he's just a free agent. His stats are actually still really good. He's still going as well. City want him. He's actually still pretty good. Yeah, I'd take a 34-year-old Isco with them stats. Now, these players obviously aren't real. It's just fun to have a look. These picked one to free him. He's good. Decent anyway. 47 million for this guy. They're left back. What's even left backs? Same left back. Right, Dragon. Okay, now he's really good, but his name's even better. Dragon. Fucking Dragon. That's brilliant. It's picked one from Spurs, obviously good player. Don't really care about him though. Neymar's still there. This is their season, so what happened? Let's scroll down. Knocked out Champions League by United on penalties. Knocked out of the La Copa semi-final on away goals. Hey, they won the Super Copa de España. Can't roll my ends, so I'm sorry. España. Nice, it doesn't roll your ends. Very rare in Spanish, but España. España. Don't know, I did Spanish for a year. Don't remember any of it. So from Araña with the R rolled is a spider. There you go. Teaching Spanish. Don't know, no, just no. Anyway, from this, you know, if Football Manager are realistic, which it obviously isn't, because Wenger would actually be 76 at this stage, and let's be honest, even if you're at Barca, he probably still won't spend money. There's a severe lack of buying. I mean, he bought quite a few youths, but I'd expect him to buy more, to be honest. There's a few that he bought, but, you know, early on, oh, there weren't many youths coming in, were there? There's 2 there, there's not like 8. All the budget has not been spent on youths, so this is kind of unrealistic. A lot of them aren't French either. I'm not criticising Wenger's transfer policy, I actually quite like it. You know, buying youths, nurturing them. It's just sometimes you do have to spend a little bit of cash, you know, to, well, get a really good player, which they don't usually do. I mean, recently I've obviously with Sanchez, Ozil and whatnot. And just look at them, incredible players. Literally incredible players. Just spend a little bit more money, Wenger, you never know. You might get like, I don't know, higher in table. Might actually have beaten Leicester to league last season. Because that was bloody ridiculous. But yeah, Wenger's been a success at Barcelona on this. He could probably do it again, he'd probably get sacked. That's just the joys of football and Football Manager. You never know what's going to happen. So yeah, thanks for watching this experiment, and I will see you next time for what hopefully won't be an experiment.